Hello guys. The UK Parliament now have new immigration rules, and I have my own concern about these new rules, but I would quickly want to watch this video just for you to also have an understanding of this new rule. Then we'll talk about it afterwards. Hold up, just stay glued to this video.
And we will create a new immigration salary list with a reduced number of occupations. We will increase annual immigration health surcharge this year by 66%, from £624 to £1,035. We will stop immigration undercutting the salary of British workers. Stop overseas care workers from bringing family dependents. People only bring dependents who they can support financially. By raising the minimum income for family visas to the same threshold as the minimum salary threshold for skilled workers, which is £38,700. We will increase the skilled worker earnings threshold by a third to £38,700 from next spring. So the 5-point plan, the first of our 5 points will be to end the abuse of the health and care visa. We will stop overseas care workers from bringing family dependents, and we will require care firms in England to be regulated by the Care Quality Commission in order for them to sponsor visas. Approximately 120,000 dependents accompanied 100,000 care workers and senior care workers in the year ending September 2023. Only 25% of dependents are estimated to be in work, meaning a significant number are drawing on public services rather than helping to grow the economy. We recognise that foreign workers do great work in our NHS and health sector, but it is also important that migrants make a big enough financial contribution. Therefore, we will increase annual immigration health surcharge this year by 66%, from £624 to £1,035, to raise on average around £1.3 billion for the health services of this country every year. Second, we will stop immigration undercutting the salary of British workers. We will increase the skilled worker earnings threshold by a third to £38,700 from next spring, in line with the median full-term wage for those kinds of jobs. Those coming on health and social care visa routes will be exempt, so we can continue to bring in the healthcare workers on which our care sector and NHS rely. Thirdly, we will scrap cut price shortage labour from overseas by ending the 20% going rate salary discount for shortage occupations and reforming the shortage occupation list. I have asked the Migration Advisory Committee to review the occupations on this list because of our new higher skilled worker salary threshold, and we will create a new immigration salary list with a reduced number of occupations. People only bring dependents who they can support financially. By raising the minimum income for family visas to the same threshold as the minimum salary threshold for skilled workers, which is £38,700. The minimum income requirement of £18,600 has not been increased since 2012. Madam Deputy Speaker, this package of measures will take place from next spring. Finally, having already banned overseas master's students from bringing family members to the UK, I have asked the Migration Advisory Committee to review the graduate route to prevent abuse, to protect the integrity and quality of the UK's outstanding higher education sector. It needs to work in the best interests of the UK, supporting the pathway into high quality jobs for the global talent pool, but reducing opportunities for abuse.
Looking into my the list of my videos, I just released a video that talks the way I talked about the migration of people using the skilled worker visa, and that the process has been abused, the visa has been abused. I just dropped that as a video in my on my YouTube channel, and we are still dwelling on that, not knowing that something is cooking somewhere. And I believe you've seen the video. Now imagine the rules that was established, the new rules. Now these are my concerns for these rules. It's normal, every parliament, for every problem that they see, it's normal to react, to give solutions to every problem. They saw the problem of overpopulation, and they feel there is need for them to counter that problem and resolve it. However, I feel that there are some loopholes that were not well fixed. Yeah. Okay, for example, number one, the rule says the stopping overseas care workers from bringing their family. Now, what does it mean to say you're not bringing your family? That automatically means you are breaking a home. Father, mother, and children that has been together for long, you want to break the family apart, because what one of them is working towards is to bring the other family, to bring the rest of the family together, unity. Now, everybody knows that mental health is very, very crucial and very important. It means, what I say is that this law does not consider the mental health, the consideration of the children, the wife, the family at large. They are not concerned about what becomes of the family. All they have to do is the person in the country here in the UK should just work for them, and that's all. We want to break you off from your family. We don't give a damn what how you want to move on or plan your life. I feel it should be a concern. Family is quite important. For care worker, for care assistant, a lot of people knows that all of these people, the residents and all, they need moral support, and most of the time they get this from their families, they get this from their kids, from their children, from their grandchildren. These are the things that helps them, that boost them. And now you want to take all of this away from the people that are working to boost the economy of the country. I feel it's not fair. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. I feel it's not fair. That's one. You're breaking family apart. You're not building the family. You're breaking them apart. Secondly, for me, is you recognize that overseas workers do a great work. Amazing. If overseas workers are not doing a great job, then of course you can decide to, fire them, do something that is not cool with them. But you recognize that they are doing a great job in NHS and in the care homes and in the health sector at large. But now you recognize that, yet you do not want to. Okay, now I say you increase the surcharge by 66% from 624 to 1,035. So if you have to, do anything when it comes to maybe your visa for your surcharge rather, you're gonna be paying more than you're paying. Now, the third part of this is that now, because you know that these people benefit, they are doing a great job, I think it should be a compensation plan and not the other way around, because this look like the other way around. It's not a compensation. Also, now the law says, the new rule says that increasing the skilled workers earning threshold by a third to 38,700. Now, but people in the health sector and the social care sector are exempted. Why? Now, I believe that higher number of the people working in these sectors are overseas staffs, they are overseas members. And now you want to increase the earning threshold, but now you are going to limit, you're going to exempt those that are really doing a great job in the country, that are doing a really great job. Now, I believe there are people, they are British here, who don't do any job, and what they enjoy or what they do is just to earn benefits from the government, don't do anything. Now, imagine someone who is coming to work in your country to boost your economy. You now decide to retract or to reduce their earning, or to just make life kind of unbearable, or you're just trying to reduce the standard of which they should be earning. It shouldn't be. It should be the other way around. It should be a call. I saw an article and I'm going to share it maybe in my next video. It should be a call for everybody come and work to make money. If government is not, giving benefits to the citizen, what do you think will happen? Everybody will be out to work. So that makes some not working, and they are being paid more than those that are working and are being paid less. I feel that's not balanced. It's not equal. It's not balanced. Now, the amount a care worker or a skilled worker need to have to bring in the family now has increased. It's almost impossible for a care worker or a skilled worker in that category to be able to make up to 38,700. Yeah, it's almost impossible. That means to say that it's almost impossible that your family is going to join you in the UK if you are working based on this skilled work visa. So that's terrible. I feel there should be a way to sit down and reanalyze all of these things. The question is, should those working earn more or less, and those not working should earn more or less? Because it's looking as if those who earn more are those that are not working, and those that are earning less are those that are working. And sincerely, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not a fair system. The system is not fair in this scenario. It's not fair. It's not fair. Now, also to the economic sector, to the educational sector, most of the students here are overseas. How many of the British are acquiring so much education like the overseas are doing? So in terms of education, in terms of health sectors, overseas are improving, are boosting the economy of the country. And yet it looks as though they are the ones that will get the least of it. It shouldn't be. They should be encouraged to stay. They should be encouraged to do more. They should be encouraged to work more. I believe that the parliament can sit and review this. I think there is need to review this. Yes, I think there is need to review this. I'm going to share a write-up about this from somebody in my next video. But not the concern. This is the question for me. For those that are in UK currently without their family, what is the hope of coming together with their family? Now, for those in the masters, doing their master's degree here in the country, from next spring, which is next year, that's around March, they won't be allowed to bring in their dependents. They can bring in their family. So what happened to all of these people that are here to make better living for themselves and their family, and now their family wants to be cut away from them by law? What is their hope? And that's the question for everyone. I don't know. It's a lot of concern for me. But I think it's a thing that the country need to sit with and review. Please just drop your comment, just drop your reactions in the comment section, and I think I will appreciate this a lot. Please just drop a comment. We can interact over this. Do you think these rules are fair on the overseas workers? Is it fair on those that are working or not? Please just drop your comment. Thank you very much.